The Whispering Grove. In the heart of an ancient forest, beyond the reach of any map, lay the Whispering Grove. Legend spoke of a place where trees murmured secrets to those who dared enter, and streams carried the memories of forgotten times. Few who ventured into its depths ever returned, but those who did came back changed, marked by the grove's magic. Leira, a young herbalist, had no choice but to seek the grove. Her village had been struck by a mysterious illness, one no remedy could cure. As the healer, she bore the burden of finding a solution. Her satchel, usually filled with herbs and salves, now carried only hope and desperation as she ventured into the woods. The journey to the grove was quiet, the usual sounds of birds and rustling leaves replaced by an eerie stillness. When she reached the edge of the legendary forest, the air seemed to shift. The sunlight dimmed, and a cool breeze brushed her skin. As she stepped beneath the towering trees, she felt as though she had crossed into another world. The whispers began softly at first, like the rustling of leaves. Leira, seeker, healer. She froze, her heart racing. Who's there? She called into the shadows. But no one answered. The whispers grew louder, weaving through the trees and urging her forward. Her instinct screamed to turn back, but the thought of the sick villagers pushed her on. If the grove truly held the cure, she had to find it. Deeper and deeper she walked, until the trees opened into a clearing. At its center was a shimmering pool, surrounded by flowers that glowed faintly in the dim light. As she stepped closer, a figure began to emerge from the water, a being of light and shadow, ethereal and otherworldly. The keeper of the grove spoke, its voice echoing like a melody. "You seek the cure, child. But every gift has a cost. Are you willing to pay it?" Leira clenched her fists, her resolve firm. "I'll do whatever it takes. My village needs me." The keeper tilted its head, as though amused. "Bravery is easy when the price is unknown. Come closer, and I will show you." She hesitated, but stepped to the edge of the pool. The keeper waved its hand, and the water rippled. As she gazed into the reflection, she saw her village as it was now, sick, desperate, and clinging to hope. But then the image changed. The villagers were healthy again, laughing and celebrating. Relief washed over her, until the reflection shifted once more. She saw herself, alone and wandering the forest, her face a mixture of sorrow and acceptance. The keeper's voice broke through her thoughts. "The cure will save your village, but it will bind you to the grove. You will never return. Choose wisely." Lyra's breath caught. The whispers around her grew louder, echoing her doubts and fears. "Your life for theirs. Is it worth it? They will forget you." She fell to her knees, torn between her love for her people and her fear of the unknown. "My village needs me," she whispered. "Will they remember me? Will they even care once they're healed?" The whispers quieted, leaving only her own thoughts. Finally, she looked up at the keeper, her eyes filled with determination. "I don't need them to remember me. I just need them to live. I accept the cost." The keeper nodded, its form glowing brighter. "So it shall be." The flowers around the pool flared with light, and a vial of golden liquid appeared in her hand. As Leira gripped it, a strange sensation washed over her. Her body began to change, her form growing faint and luminous. She gasped, looking at her hands as they became ethereal. The keeper's voice was calm. "You are now one with the grove. Your sacrifice will echo through its roots, and your village will thrive, because of you." Tears blurred her vision as she turned to face the path she had come from. "But I'll never see them again?" "No," the keeper said gently. "But their joy will resonate here, and you will feel it always." Leira nodded, clutching the vial to her chest as a final tear fell. She placed it on the ground, and the grove's magic carried it away. Back in her village, the golden vial appeared on the elder's doorstep, its contents healing the sick and restoring hope. The people never learned what price had been paid for their salvation. Over time, Lyra's name faded into legend, a story told by the fireside about the healer who vanished into the woods. But in the grove, Leira remained. Her spirit walked among the trees, her whispers comforting those who sought the forest's guidance. She was no longer just a healer. She was the heart of the Whispering Grove, eternal and at peace.